Have you ever heard of a man whose music could enchant the world? A man whose melodies could charm not only people but even the most troublesome creatures? This is the magical tale of the Pied Piper, a story where melody meets mischief and promises carry the weight of destiny. In a bustling little town called Hamelin, where colorful houses lined cobbled streets and lively markets buzzed with chatter, an extraordinary visitor arrived. His pipe would bring both wonder and worry, leaving the town forever changed. So, sit back, listen closely, and let's march to the magical tunes of the Pied Piper's musical mystery. As you do this, like this video, and subscribe to Magic Melody Kids for more enchanting stories. Once upon a time, in the bustling town of Hamelin, there arose a peculiar problem. The town, known for its cobbled streets, colorful houses, and lively markets, had been overrun by rats. Not just a few rats here and there, no, the town was teeming with them. They scurried through homes, stole food, and even disrupted the town's festivals. No matter what the townspeople did, the rats grew bolder and multiplied faster. The mayor and the town council were at their wits' end. Meetings were held, traps were set, and cats were brought in, but nothing worked. The townspeople grew desperate, gathering in the square to voice their frustration. One day, as the townspeople argued in the square, a mysterious figure appeared. He was tall and lean, dressed in a colorful cloak of red, green, and gold, and carried a long, slender pipe. His eyes sparkled with a strange, hypnotic energy, and his smile was as enigmatic as his arrival. "Good day, citizens of Hamelin," he said in a voice that rang clear above the noise of the crowd. "I hear you have a rat problem." The mayor stepped forward, desperate for a solution. "Indeed, we do. If you can rid us of these vermin, we will reward you handsomely." The stranger bowed theatrically. "I am the Pied Piper, and my music has magical powers. I will rid your town of rats, but it will cost you 1,000 gold coins." The mayor hesitated, but the crowd cheered. "We'll pay," they cried. "Anything to be rid of the rats." The Pied Piper lifted his pipe to his lips and began to play. The tune was unlike anything the townspeople had ever heard, haunting and beautiful, yet irresistibly cheerful. The rats, drawn by the magical melody, began to pour out of their hiding places. From every crack and crevice, they scurried after the Pied Piper as he marched through the streets, playing his enchanting tune. The piper led them out of the town, across the fields, and to the banks of a great river. Without hesitation, the rats plunged into the water and were swept away by the current. Hamelin was finally free. The townspeople rejoiced, ringing bells and throwing confetti as the Pied Piper returned. But when he approached the mayor to collect his reward, the mood shifted. "Surely you jest," the mayor said with a laugh. 1,000 gold coins for playing a song? That's absurd." The townspeople, too, began to murmur. "It's too much," some said. "He's already done the work, why pay now?" others added. The Pied Piper's smile faded. "You promised," he said, his voice quiet but firm. The mayor waved him off. "Take 50 coins and be grateful. That's more than enough." For a moment, the piper said nothing. Then, he lifted his pipe once more. "If you will not honor your word, then I shall play a different tune," he said. The townspeople laughed, thinking his threat was empty. But as he began to play, the melody changed. It was no longer cheerful and light but deep, mysterious, and strangely alluring. The children of Hamelin, one by one, stopped what they were doing and turned toward the music. The piper marched down the streets, and the children followed him as if in a trance. Their parents called after them, but the children didn't look back. The Pied Piper led them out of the town, over the hills, and into the forest. As the last child disappeared into the trees, the music stopped, leaving a deafening silence. The townspeople were horrified. They pleaded with the mayor to fix what he had done, but it was too late. Days turned into weeks, and the children did not return. The town, once filled with laughter and life, became quiet and somber. The regret hung heavy over the town, and the people vowed to never break a promise again. One morning, the piper appeared again, standing at the edge of the forest. He played a soft, wistful tune, and slowly, the children emerged from the trees. They were unharmed but changed, as if they had glimpsed a world the townspeople could never understand. The piper looked at the mayor, his expression unreadable. "I have returned your children, but let this be a lesson. A promise is a promise, and breaking it has consequences." With that, he turned and walked away, disappearing into the forest. The children told tales of magical lands, golden fields, and enchanted melodies. Though they never fully explained what had happened, their stories reminded the townspeople of the value of honesty and keeping one's word. From that day on, the town of Hamelin thrived again, but its people were wiser, and their promises were never taken lightly. And though the Pied Piper was never seen again, his melody lingered in their hearts, a haunting reminder of the power of music, mischief, and integrity. The end. If you enjoy this story, like this video, share it with friends and subscribe to this channel to never miss an enchanted tale like this one. See you next time.